back to your daily pick-me-up message before we have a look inside these cards to see what the energy is like for you today, my lovely, whenever you happen to watch this right here, right now. You know what is up. If this is not the first time you see my face, like this is my trusty little notebook, and of course I dropped into meditation before filming, and there are a couple of messages that feel very significant that I'm meant to share with you first, and then we're gonna tap into the cards. Yes? Sounds good? So I literally love when I ask these rhetorical questions, but I literally see you nodding your head. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But the first message that came through was kind of linked to the song that popped into my head right when I opened my eyes, and that was, "Oh, sweet child of mine." Which I'm like, okay, what's happening? I haven't heard that song in forever, yeah? But that kept playing. I'm like, okay, what is the message here? And obviously, like, sweet child of mine, like, that is God, universe, mother, father, your guides, your spirit team, angels coming through, being like, literally, oh, I gotta follow my shoes. They are so in awe of you. Like, I see them with like wonder in their eyes, being like, oh my gosh, they're really doing it. Because they're so proud of how you're freaking navigating these current circumstances in your life. Because it is very chaotic, and it is very much the case of, if you don't trust, if you don't surrender to the energies, like, you will lose your mind, yeah? But the good thing is, they see you trusting, they see you flowing, and then now I just see them clapping. So that was basically the message that I gotten woken up with, which, beautiful, right? And then when I dropped into meditation, the message was kind of like interlinked with the first thing that came through right after, because then I heard, don't judge a book by its cover. And this might very well be the representation of your life right now, because from the outside looking in, you know, especially people in your environment that are not on the journey, don't have the understanding of like, what the heck are you doing? Like, for them, your life looks chaotic, unstable, kind of like questionable. Yes, but the good thing is, you, my lovely, have done so much work. Like, you see your circumstances, your actions, experiences, like everything that you do from a higher energetic view. Meaning, you know exactly why certain challenges come up and how you're meant to react or not react. Because there are certain like cycles that you're meant to break, like, but you're so aware. So you're so conscious of it. So again, like, that is just confirmation that if you currently experience some type of backlash for how you're navigating through your life, or people say like, you know, like, you need to get your shit together, so to speak, don't pay that any mind. Because again, your spirit team, like God, Mother, Father, like, you're doing exactly the right thing, even though it might look completely the opposite for everyone else, yeah? And oh, I love how this message flows, because speaking of opposite, today marks the 1st of July, which is the half point of 2025. And that spirit brought to my attention right away, and I saw a mirror. And I'm like, okay, you know, what is up is down, what is down is up. And then also with my clothes, I had some incidences where like my shirt was inside out yesterday. And then also this morning I had my shorts backwards, like the wrong way. This never happened to me, okay? I mean, at least in a while. And I'm like, okay, there's a message here. Yes, basically, and you can now like jump for excitement, because the next 6 months will look nothing like your next 6. As in, everything's gonna be the complete opposite. So if you have experienced struggles, entanglements of like karmic cycles, like closing that out, if that has been your 2025 so far, ooh, get ready to experience like the complete opposite, as in you're gonna thrive, as in things are just gonna suddenly magically appear in your life, even though like you will know exactly what it took to get you there, yeah? Like, don't even discount the freaking amount of work that you've done, yeah? But, and I freaking love this. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. I'm also excited for me. I'm like, yes, you know, like, finally. And if you're like, Tony, actually right now, my life does not look like anything that I really want right now. remember how I said, it doesn't matter what your reality currently looks like. It might look chaotic, it might be not where you envisioned yourself being by the middle of 2025. None of that shit matters. Because the thing is, you're in alignment with your highest timeline, my love. You're on it. Yes? So trust when I say the next 6 months, they will surprise you. And in the best way possible. And also another thing, the period right now that you're in, when you're like, kind of like, I'm not seeing the reflection of like the work that I've done. And I'm like, I want to believe in the miracles and the manifestations, but there's nothing yet. That is where you need to put your focus, because what I've gotten of this transition that we're currently in is like, think about the transition area in an airport. That is where you're at. Meaning you're parked somewhere where you're, you can rest, you can just like decompress, kind of reflect also on, what has happened prior. And then when the time is right, it's time for your next adventure. That's also like, it's time for your next adventure. That came through very strongly. So know that wherever you're being guided to go, that is like, oh my gosh, really? Like, I have to trust it. It's temporary, okay? It's temporary. It's not your final destination. That is just something that someone needed to hear, yeah? Also, if you're currently experiencing a lot of heaviness, as in challenges are just like really trying you right now, the one thing and advice that I've gotten yesterday from our beautiful spiritual team is like, connect with the fire element. As in, bonfires might be very significant, but it's like the alchemy of it. Also, like yesterday, the sunset, when I looked at it, I'm like, it looks like the sky is burning. So that whole element of fire is very significant right now. So you might want to do like a little ritual, as in what you're ready to let go of, what you want to release, light it on fire. Safely, of course, yeah? Do it outside, not indoors, okay? Can we do that? Perfect. And then I'm just gonna have a look, because there are 2 small messages that came through basically after all of this came through. And the first thing, guess who made an appearance again? Your counterpart. Oh my gosh, they are freaking glued to you, yeah? Like the images that I've gotten, like they're not going anywhere. So even if they haven't really made their presence known to you in the 3D, or have like communicated as such, which if you haven't watched the Divine Union update thingy that I uploaded a couple of days ago, this is for you. Silence is meant to be broken, okay? I'm standing with that, because they are all up over you, okay? And the song that started playing in my ear while your counterpart presented themselves to me was Perfect by Ed Sheeran, and more specifically the line, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dream, I hope that someday I share her home. Nee, 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 nee. Okay. And then I heard they want the 9 yards with you. Like the whole freaking package deal. Like whatever you always envision for yourself. Family, love life. So your counterparts is still very much in your energy. If you kind of miss them, they miss you also. Mirrored, right? Yeah, but that was one. And then one little smidgen of a message that came through yesterday, and also in my meditation. Flashing lights. I saw flashing lights outside. I also saw them while I was kind of in meditation doing Reiki on myself. And I'm like, okay, what is this about? And then I heard, your attention might very well be directed in so many different areas right now. Like a lot of people, situations want your attention. And it's just like, you're like, where am I meant to focus? Where am I meant to focus? And the advice that is coming through is like, you stay centered, my love. You make sure that you're grounded, stay true to who you are, and then you act. Don't get wrapped up in all this chaotic, noisy energy. No, you stay focused on you, yeah? And I also saw like a dart point, ping, like center, yeah? You know this, but this is just something. Maybe also if you encounter like flashing lights, like different colored lights, additional confirmation, yeah? But that was all. that I have for you beforehand. I know it has been a bit again. Oh, also, thank you, Spirit. I'm like, why do I keep on looking at my book? I'm pretty sure I said everything, but then I saw, no, I actually haven't. Because Flashing Lights by Kanye West, that is a song that you might want to look up the lyrics to if you don't know them by heart. There might be an additional message for you in it. You know, we love it when we're being put on a freaking treasure hunt, are we not? Okay, but my lovely, let's see what the, I want to say, supporting message is for you today, what the energy is like, and that you're meant to hear. So let's tap in. It's quiet now as well. Yeah, again, like also with flashing lights, it's just like bursts of people wanting something from you, and then it's silent again, and then something pops out of nowhere again. That's the energy. But as long as you stay centered, you're not gonna get, you know, pulled in all these different directions. No, you stay with you, okay? So let's see. Please, some advice, Mother, Father, God, Spirit, for this beautiful, lovely watching. Which ones? Both. Cannot make this up. Okay. How am I supposed to? Okay, I'm just gonna share a side message that just came through because I see a lot of bees outside flying, and I actually had a bee stuck in my bathroom and it didn't find its way out. Bees are like symbolic for what, my lovely? Abundance, right? So your abundance right now might be put on pause or kind of frozen. It's for a reason. Everything is for a reason. I mean, these like tower moments that you experienced up until now, this might very well be the last one. You know, like, how do you handle it? How do you go about it? You will break it, yeah? And you will open the doors to abundance once more. Like, that's not a problem at all, because like, it felt very symbolic because I put I basically captured it like safely at the bee, and I brought it outside so it can fly free, meaning the flow of abundance can now flow once more. But it was paused for a reason. Yeah. Also, oh my gosh. We have to have a little chat after this message, yeah? Because my life, I swear. Okay, my lovely, the cards that came out for you, this is just a confirmation of literally what I just said in the like last part of the download. We have the vision and the riddle. You know how I said, oh, we love it when we're being put on like a treasure hunt? That is exactly it. Some type of riddles that still need a bit of solving, you know, but you're doing such a good job, remember? Oh, sweet child of mine. Like, they are in awe of you. Like, they are just looking at you like, of course you're gonna solve it. And it's all like interlinked to the vision that, okay, I see it expanding. It might very well change, you know, but you're at a point now, you are able to let go of like certain outcomes and expectations. That means the vision can form how it was always meant to form. Yeah, because also if you watched like yesterday's message about like this last attachment that you meant to like kick it, yeah, get rid of, that is basically, I see, okay, cleaning the slate, is that how you say it? Just like blank. And then the new, bigger vision and version of you that God, Mother, Father always had in store for you can come to fruition. So that is freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. But again, what I said, you might very well be in a situation right now where this all sounds like so incredible and you believe it, like you want to believe it, but that is you. You still feel like an orphan, kind of left out in the cold. Feel the emotions. Feel the emotions. Just know you're not a victim. Not at all. You're the strongest person I know. And I say that in the sense that you're able to withstand so much, transmute so much of the shadows that were in you within the collective. Like this is nothing. And you will see, like, once these, I just heard like spurts of color come into your life, kind of like similar to like the rainbow colors on the vision card, None of this matters. But obviously for right now, this is just the advice that I can give you. Feel it. Sit with it. But you're not a victim. You're a freaking warrior. Yeah, and you know this. Full body chills. Yes. Feel that power. I literally feel also my solar plexus like lighting up right now. That is the energy that you're meant to be in. You go forward, courageous, brave. There's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear at all. Yeah? So, my lovely, with that said, I'm feeling called to wrap up this daily. Pick me a message up here now. As always, you need to let me know in the comment section, like, how are you feeling? Have you noticed any difference between the energy of yesterday and today? Also, when you think about like the next 6 months, you need to let me know. How does it feel when you tap into that energy? I always love reading your comments, so go crazy. And with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always. And I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is most likely going to be tomorrow because, I mean, you know this. You know how I roll. And also how spirit rolls. Like, there's so many messages. And I have so much fun doing it, so catch me tomorrow, yeah? But anyhow, with that said, take care of yourself, my lovely. And I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. I don't think that my hands have ever heaten up like in this transmission right now. And even like I couldn't help but like beam from one cheek to the other. I just saw rainbow colors. And then it was just angelic and like divine. This is the only way that I can even put words to it. But feel free to let me know like what that transmission did for you, if you felt it somewhere in your body, if you saw something, if it activated some like noises within like your vocal range as well, because I read the comments. Some of you guys are even singing back to me. Are you kidding? Like, this is incredible. Like, I'm so happy. Yeah, but that just, again, like that felt more powerful than any other transmission that I've ever done. Yes. Full on body shows confirmation. But that was freaking incredible. Thank you so much for connecting with me in that way. Oh, I freaking love that. That makes me so happy. But now that I know that only the real ones are still here and care to watch, which, let me squish your face. Oh, I'm right there again. Like those that have been here a while, like, you know, like sometimes I get this like aggressive adoration that I have for you. I just cannot help it. But basically, oh, throat chakra again. Just a reminder, if there's still something that you need to speak about, some truth that needs to be spoken, do it. Don't over-explain yourself. You don't need to do that. Just get out whatever you feel called needs to be communicated. That's it. That's literally all that you need to do, okay? So that is just a side message for someone. But now, I just want to chat a little about, let me just change my seating position a bit, about what my experience with these energies currently looks like, because, and it's so interesting, I didn't even realize how much growth I went through the last 6 months up until this point, where I'm being kind of like met with the action and the guidance to travel back to Germany and be at my parents' house in my childhood bedroom again. And those that have been here for a freaking time, you know I've been there like until like middle of January, and then I was so glad that an opportunity opened up and I jumped through it and I left. And I've been traveling ever since. But the guidance that came through, and it's so funny because guess when my flight is booked? On the 7th of July, 7-7 portal, and I'm literally flying. But again, like this period, and maybe you even have like something similar happening to you like within the next couple of days where you're like, I did not see that coming. Okay, but you're so in trust, and you know, like with the healed version of you, wherever you go, like this is obviously meant to happen in that way. Similar to, you know, the messages that I've gotten regarding like visiting past places that hold a lot of like karmic weight. You go there to heal the quantum, like all versions of you, and also the collective simultaneously. This might very well be the same freaking thing. It at least feels like that for me, because instead of dreading that, I am so excited. I also have already felt like this chapter, this traveling, like it's meant to be wrapped up. And it's all, oh, I got so much body chills. You might have actually one area or multiple areas in your life that are perfectly synchronistic with like the 6-month mark. And now everything shifts. And on the other side of it, like, honestly, like the message that I keep on getting, like you will not even believe what is going to happen to you. But it's just like, I don't need to, because there's so much trust and love and surrender that I cultivated within the last couple of months. And I know the same is for you. So I just encourage you, like whatever, again, your freaking reality currently looks like, what actions you are being guided to take. You are responsible for the freaking feeling that you bring to it. I am excited. I'm actually excited to see my parents, my doggies, probably also my sister, you know, but also just to bring that energy and frequency to Germany, to the land, and assist in that way, because that is what is being asked of you. But I also know that it's just temporary. I'm not meant to stay there. It's just for the time being, I'm meant to go there, because remember how I said with like the bee and like abundance being frozen right now? This is exactly what is happening to me. Because when I'm telling you, like I have money in YouTube that I cannot touch, and then there's also money on like Stripe payment processor thingy that I cannot touch because I haven't surpassed the payout limit. It's so weird because I'm surrounded by abundance of money. Obviously abundance is everything, yeah, but just like money in that sense. But I'm not able to touch it, and I'm not meant to, because it forced me. I made the guided decision to reach out to my parents and be like, I'm in a bit of a pickle. I cannot touch any money right now, and I also feel like my time traveling is over. Can I come home? And then yesterday I had a very healing conversation with my dad. He was like, of course. So he was kind enough to like book the freaking flight ticket for me, and now I'm leaving. There's so much more appreciation now for me being literally in paradise, because when I look outside, I see the freaking ocean. Yeah. So I just felt called to share that bit of information, because I know that it's so helpful for those that have very synchronistic experiences as I do. I don't know, I'm just so excited for this next chapter, full of body chills. Yeah, my next adventure. And you should be too, regardless of, you know, how crazy it might currently feel like. But with that said, my lovely, I'm actually gonna go now. But before I leave, my lovely, you already know, if you made it to the very end of this video, comment. Okay, I just see an owl. Like the vision card had like 2 owls on it, and I kept on looking at him. So that is also just like so synchronistic, right? With like movement and just transition. Like, come on, cannot make this up. So comment an owl emoji so I know that you actually stayed until the very end. Just know that I freaking love you and appreciate you so much. And yeah, let's see what the energy is like tomorrow, I guess. But for now, this is all that I have for you. And let me know if it resonated. Yeah, you're so incredible. I love you. Mwah. Kiss you first. Bye bye. Bye bye.